folks. This is going to be a review of this G Shock. It took me a long time to get this watch. For a couple of years, I've been looking at it, but I always assumed it would be too big for my wrist. But about a year ago, I decided that I'm gonna get it, and if it doesn't fit, I'll just return it. And it actually turned out to be perfect. I'm gonna have an affiliate link to this watch in the description of the video. If you'd like to check it out, and if you end up buying it, I'll get a small commission to support the channel. And there's absolutely no extra cost to you. Let me show you how it looks on my wrist. My wrist is about 6.5 inches and it fits perfectly. Let me tell you a little bit about this watch. This is the Casio G Shock GWM5610-1 solar black resin smartwatch. As you may have noticed, this is not the original strap. The original strap was very comfortable, but I just wanted something that looked a little distressed and a little more unique. So I went to AliExpress and I found a different strap for this watch. And the one that I found is called Make Old Black Set 5610. And it cost about $60. On AliExpress, these things constantly change. So if you just search for a black bracelet for this specific G Shock, this one was black and a little bit distressed, and I distressed it further with some sandpaper. Kinda scratched it up a little bit to give it a cool look. Check it out. This is my favorite watch to wear to the pool because it has 200 meters of water resistance. And supposedly you can also operate the buttons underwater. I think I've tried to do that once or twice. I try not to just because I'm a little bit paranoid about breaking it. But I think you should be able to do that safely. It's solar, and it gets power from artificial lights from the sun, so the battery shouldn't need to be changed for many, many years, as long as you keep it in the light or in the sun. It's radio controlled, so you can set the time automatically, but I turned that function off because I like to be early to things, so I always set all of my watches about 3 minutes ahead of time. It's got a pretty good light right here. Lights it up in the dark. It's got the usual Casio functions. World time. Alarm. Stopwatch. I use it to time rest breaks between workouts. But I actually have a different watch that I prefer for workouts. I'll show it to you another time. This bracelet does make the watch a little bit heavier, but it's still very comfortable to wear. If the heaviness bothers you, then just keep it on the original resin strap. It's perfectly fine. Switching the strap is really easy. There are tutorials online for how to do it, and some instructions are included, as well as the tools that you will need. There's just a couple of screws here. You undo them. And the bracelet attaches to the case separately here. And this thing inside is the original module, of course. It's completely separate from the case and from the bracelet attachments. I'm gonna have an affiliate link to this watch in the description of the video. If you'd like to check it out, and if you end up buying it, I'll get a small commission to support the channel. And there's absolutely no extra cost to you. Right now this watch is going for around $100, and Casio has always been a fantastic bargain. And this watch definitely punches way above its weight class. I think this watch is super cool, and I'm really happy that I got it finally. I shouldn't have hesitated for so long. If you have about a 6 1/4 to about a 6.5 inch wrist, don't be afraid of this watch, it'll fit just fine. Let's measure it. I don't have any proper watch measuring tools. I've got a ruler though. I'm getting about 43 millimeters this way. The thickness is about 1 centimeter. It looks like lug to lug is around 50. It's kind of deceptive though, because these two pieces are kind of connected. But they mold to your wrist in a way, so there's not much of a gap there. I don't know if you can see it. It fits very naturally. See that? I was afraid that these two links were gonna just hang off my wrist in a weird way, because some people online said that that's the case with this watch in metal, but that's really not the case. If your wrist is even smaller than mine, try keeping the original resin strap. It's a little bit more flexible, obviously, so it'll mold to your wrist even better. And I think that's about it for this watch. for the next watch review.